Today we are going to start assignment 7, figure 1. Please all of you take your assignment sheet and see the problem assignment 7, what is given. Also I am sharing you the diagram. Okay, all of you see this diagram. Okay, this is the diagram.
Sir,
Yes.
can you speak little bit louder?
Uh, Let me check one thing. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I
Yes,
audible?
sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. So just to see the figure, actually this is the isometric view. Why isometric view? It is actually 3D view, obviously 3D, but we can see if I measure the angles, then we'll get this is isometric. That means from this point, what we'll do, from this point, if I draw a lines, let me draw, then you can understand. Uh, Suppose from this point, if I draw a lines like this, and suppose in this side also, just you consider, suppose this is one line. Now what happened? Total is here 180. This angle is 30. This angle is also 30. Okay. This angle 30 degree, this is 30 degree, and this is in between these two lines is 120 degree. That's why it is calling the isometric. Let me erase these things. Then I am trying to understand, going to discuss some of the points which is also necessary. Now all of you see the arrow, follow the arrow side. If we consider the arrow side, that is our front view. With respect to this, if I see from top to bottom, then we will get the top view. And if I see from this side, from this direction, then we will get the left hand side view. I think it is clear. If I follow the arrow direction, that will be front view. If I see this side, that will be the top view, side view from this side. And if you see from top to bottom, that is the top view. But in the question, what is given? Draw the sectional view. That means you need not to draw the total section for all portions. How to create the sectional view? If we can take it as or if I draw a line with respect to that line, if I consider one side is the mirror with respect to the other side, then only it will be the sectional view. That means if I cut here throughout, just show me from here, just that means suppose if I considering this section, this line, okay, if I cut here, what happened from the middle through this section, if I cut here, what happened here, there is some material, that is the joint. So if I cut here material will be broken, and that material section I will show as a section. Here also you can see this section also has been broken, will break. So we have to also show this section as a sectional view, like by using the hatch lines. And this is the hollow section in this point, this is hollow section. So when we are considering the sectional view, then we have to consider the mirror section. That means all figures we need not to draw, because this is a similar figure. With respect to this line, this part and this part both are similar. So it will be better first if we draw the top view, then we'll draw the front view. So you can understand it clearly. Understood my point? We will draw first the front view, top view first, then front view, then side view. Okay, so all of you take your assignment sheet and try to understand the figure and what are the dimensions are also given. Just you try to understand. Here total dimension, here you see it is given 100 and this side is given 80. Okay, here this small distance is given 8. Then from this surface to the lower part, that is 25. Here you have offset 20 distance from here, and this small distance is 8. Okay, and this thickness here you can see it is 8. Here this is written 8. Now this part is 10 distance, then we have 20, then again it will be 10. So here is a small section like this, in this way. Okay, and it will be always in the middle section. Okay, so just we start to draw, otherwise it will very difficult to understand. Okay, now first I am drawing the top view. Top view, I am taking the total section of length 100 millimeter and 80 millimeter. So make sure that you have set your units in millimeter. Just you check it is in millimeter or not. If it is in millimeter, then press OK. Now we'll draw one rectangular box with 80 and 100 millimeter. So take line. Now draw this side is distance I am taking, suppose 80. Enter. Just I am going to click on the middle of the top. Now this side dimension is given 100. Enter. Then this side is 80. Again type 80. Enter. Then join with the with this point. So this is the top view outer portion. Then also you can see there we have one thickness of 8 millimeter. So we can take the command offset O enter, distance is 8, enter, select this one, this side, select this one, this side, select this one, this side, and also you will select this side.
Sir, your net is lagging. We cannot see what you're drawing next.
Right now you are not getting the AutoCAD. Please response, give me response. All of you can see or not what I am doing right now?
Yes, sir. It's fine in my PC.
Because I am using the broadband, Tata Sky broadband, in speed is 25 megapascal, and also I am getting the enough speed, I think. Please check your net connection. All of you are getting or not? Give me response.
Yes, sir. Fine.
Fine. Others?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Fine, sir. Fine, fine.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I can continue. Now what I will do right now, this is as the top view I am drawing. So we can trim the unwanted section like TR double enter, this part, this part, this section, this section, this section, this section, also this two, we can cut. Now this is the outer section. Now also if I consider the inner section, now see inner portion. Okay, before going to this part, just you try to understand, here we have a slot, but we have to show the lines. Okay, what is the distance? If you see the diagram, one distance is given in 35, then it is given 30. So what we'll do, we'll take one offset in 35 and then 30. So O enter, 35 enter. That means with respect to this line, this is my 1 point. Then again O enter. Then we have 30 distance, 30 enter. What we will do, we'll taking another line. Okay. What I am taking actually, there are just let me trim this part, then you can understand. Trim these two sections. because there is a slot. You can see in the drawing, there is a small slot. Okay, so that I am showing here. Also, let me show the slot is given because there is some cutting portion in here in this section, and total distance is 10, and from this corner distance is given 35. So again I am taking offset command, O enter, 35 enter, select this one, this side is in 35 distance, then again offset O enter, 10 enter. Right now select this one, and this side it is in 10. Now trim unwanted section. Also I am going to trim these two parts because this side there is a long offset distance you can get from the surface, it is in above 20. Okay, just so I have completed these two things, these things and these two. Okay, now because we have to show the outlines, this is the outlines we have to show always. Next, what happened if we draw this side? Now you see the diagram, you will get one, there is a distance is given one from this corner, that is 28. Then we have 24. So again we have to take the offset in 20 and 24. So O enter for offset, 28 enter, select this one, this side, again take offset command, O enter, 24 enter, select this one, this side, it is in 24. Now trim the unwanted part, trim this two also. So I am getting these two sides here, like these 2 points. These are the upper section. Just I am going back to share the previous assignment. What I have drawn here, this line because it is in 28 distance, and this line, this is in 28 distance. So these are the outlines we can see directly if I see from top. So what we have drawn? We have drawn this line, then this slot portion, also this portion, and also these two we have shown. But this cutting section we cannot see. That's why here also what we have to do, we have to take the offset. Okay, sorry, we have to show this slot by hidden lines. Now you try to understand one thing. If it is total is 24 here, okay, and the small, this distance is 10, so 24 minus 10, that means it is 14. So what is the thickness of this? 7. That means we can take the offset from this line to 7 distance, here also from this line to 7 distance. Clear my point or not? Hello everybody, clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Because this is 10, 24 minus 10, hidden line, I have to show this corners because this part is hidden. We can show it by hidden lines. So again I am going back to the AutoCAD. What we'll do, we take the offset, O enter offset, 7 enter, this I am drawing this side, and again this I am drawing this side, and these two lines are the hidden lines. So just first I have to load the hidden lines, lines, all types of lines. So command is line type, LINETYPE, enter. What you are getting now? Only 2 lines. So we have to select all lines, all type of lines. Please select load. Here select any one from here, and now press Ctrl A at a time for selection all, press OK, then again press OK. Now we can show it as a hidden line. Just select this one, right click on the middle, You will get property. If you are not unable to get property, please type the property command, direct write down properties, press enter. You will get the same dialog box. There, one thing you will see, that is line type. Okay, so select this one. Here you have to
Sir?
make it hidden. Press H.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, it's lagging. So can you just send the recording to us?
Obviously I will send the same recording, no problem. I will send it.
Okay, sir.
But
Sir,
also
it's
just
lagging completely.
Okay. I will send it, no problem.
Okay, sir.
It is lagging for all.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
If it is lagging, then I will obviously I will send you the recording.
Yes, sir, it's lagging a lot.
Okay, so just you try to understand from here. I will send you the video, no problem.
তুই আরেকবার জয়েন কর দেখবি ঠিক হয়ে যাবে আরেকবার জয়েন কর মানে
আমি
left করে
দুবার
আরেকবার join
অলরেডি করেছি, একই কেস হচ্ছে।
কর। তাই তো ইন্টারনেট কানেকশন প্রবলেম তোর কি ব্রডব্যান্ড
হ্যাঁ, হতে পারে ইন্টারনেট কানেকশনের প্রবলেম
না,
হচ্ছে, হতে পারে।
ইন্টারনেটের জন্যই হচ্ছে।
আর আমি
এটার
রেকর্ডিং
জন্যই
পাঠিয়ে দেবো, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। ঠিক
ওকে
আছে?
স্যার, ওকে স্যার।
Okay, now select the hidden line from here. Now next one, you have to change the line type scale. So just I am selecting like 0.35. What happened? Okay, it is showing again. Just I'm going to change in with other values. No, it is 0.3, 0.4. Suppose if I give, okay, suppose I am getting this type of line. Let me check. It is showing here as a hidden. Now just I want to use now match property command. Ma enter for match property. Select this and select this. Okay, so this part is hidden that I have drawn. Next, our target. What our target now? See the drawing. Now inner section means that this part I have to make, this small section I have to make. Here one thing is not mentioned. What is not mentioned? What is the distance from the any one of the corner? That is not mentioned. That what is the distance from this face, or what is the distance from this face, this face. These things are not given. So you have to understand that it is lying in the middle section. That's why what we can do, let me see the chat box. If okay, you are writing your roll number. Okay. Also I have given the exam. Okay, I have generated the questions in IMCRP. You will give your exam, so automatically I can give your attendance. And I have given the timing from 2:30 to 4:30. So after 4 also, after attending the Abhishek sir class, you can also give your exam. Okay, now try to understand this part I have to make right now. So what I will do, I am taking the suppose this line. This is one line I am drawing. Here also from the midpoint I am drawing another line. What we will do, we'll take the offset part. Now just you see the dimension, total distance from the middle. What happened? Distance is 7.5 plus 5. That means 12.5 in one side. So O enter, 12.5 enter. I'm taking this side, and also 12.5 in this side. Okay, are you understanding my point or not? This is these things what I am doing, because total here it is given here 15, then plus 5 plus 5.
Part.
Yes.
Can you repeat this 12.5 parts, sir, once again?
because let me consider one thing, 15 plus 5 plus 5, that means total distance you will get from here. Just let me show from the slide here, from here. Okay, 15, this is 15 plus 5 plus 5, total is 25. Okay, now here I have drawn one line from the middle section, so total is 15, so half will be how much? 7.5 plus this side is how much? 5. 7.5 plus 5, that is 12.5. So 12.5 from one side. If I take the mirror in both sides, then I will get a total 25 in this side. Understood my point or not? Understood? What I am taking, this is first one, for reference, we have taken two offset in 12.5. Now what we'll do, we'll trim the unwanted section, trim this section and also this section. This is not required. This is, and this is also not required right now. Again, if you see the drawing, suppose we have drawn on middle line from this middle section. Now total distance from this to this how much? 20 plus 10 plus 10. That means 40. That means if I take from the middle, offset command if I use for one side, what will be the distance? 10 plus 10, that is 20. 20 in one side, 20 in other side. So we'll get the total distance 40. I think this point is clear. If I draw here one center line and it is passing through the center, okay, so one side distance will be 10. Then here we have another 10, that we are getting 20. 20 offset we have to draw in one side. Similarly for other side for means for this line. So in AutoCAD also we'll do the same operation, that is offset O, enter 20, enter, select this one, this side, select this one in this side. Now here also just you trim the unwanted part like this. Here also these things right now is not required. Let me delete. Okay, so done. So this is the middle part. Now what is the I have drawn the outer section, but there is a offset distance is 5. Just you see from the diagram. Here we have a 5 distance. So from this side also we have 5 distance. So what we'll do, we'll take the another offset with respect to this line in 5 distance. Then we'll trim the unwanted section. And this side will take offset in 10 distance. So what we'll do, so take offset O, enter for offset 5 distance is 5, enter, select this from here, select this from this side. Also we have another offset in 10 from other side, O, enter 10, enter. What we'll do, we'll make this, we'll make this. Now what we have to do, just try to understand. Just I am deleting these two. I will trim the unwanted part like this. Trim the unwanted section is this one, these two also, this is also is not required. So this is the my top view. We have completed the top view, but just let me delete this part. Only this part is hidden when I will see from top for that particular figure. Now here I am not showing you the section, but what happened when we take the section, always we have to draw a line like this. We have to draw a line like this. Mean which direction I will show you the section that I have to mention here. Okay, how to mention? Here just I am drawing one arrows like this. I am drawing one arrows. Maybe arrows I will get directly from any one section I will get directly. Just let me remember. Okay, otherwise one thing we can do, we can just, I am going to off the ortho and draw the triangle like this. Take the mirror, MI for mirror, enter. Select object, enter. Select these two. Okay, done. So this is my one arrow, and just I am using the, I will copy the figure. COPY is the copy, enter. Select this, enter. Select this one and put it here. Let me delete this part. Suppose I am doing like this. So what I am showing actually, if I am drawing a line, what happened? I am drawn here two lines in this way. That means I am cutting this part and I am showing it above. So that means here I have to draw another reference line in this way. Now it is a reference line. Now on your ortho mode, this is the your reference line. Now above it, I will draw the now front view. Now in front view, let me draw the projection lines like this. Okay, so just it will be better just for taking the position. I'm taking only the two lines, two extreme lines here. So anywhere I am drawing this line. Okay, suppose I am considering here the object is lying on the, this object is lying on the plane. This object is lying on the plane. So what happened? One thing we have to understand that always it will start from the reference line, because object is lying on the, so when you will see the front view, we cannot see any deviation from the reference line. So we have to start our drawing from this point directly. So just I am using the trim this point. So now I will draw everything from here. Now what is the distance? Just I am going back. What is the distance? Just you try to understand from front view. So this distance how much? 25. Okay, so 25, then this distance 35, then this thickness is how much? Can you tell me what is written here, 8 or 5? 8. I think it is 8. So this thickness will be 8. Then again
8, sir, 8.
8. Okay, so again I will draw this one, this one, this one, this one curve. But one thing here, actually I am cutting throughout from the middle, but this small section here itself I have to show by hatch lines for the sectional view. Okay, so let me draw this surface first. Then I will complete the drawing, then I will draw the hatch lines. Okay, so let me draw first this one. So let me share the, okay, so first Distance I am taking in this direction is 25. Enter. Then this side how much? 35. Enter. Now this direction 8. Enter. This side 30. Enter. This direction again 8. Enter. Now this direction
35.
35. Enter. Join with this. I am drawing the lines. Just let me delete this portion, then you can understand actually what happened. I am drawing the object from the reference line because object is lying on the HP. So from your front view, you cannot see any distance from the HP for your front view. That's because the object is lying on HP that I am showing here. But there is a gap in between VP. So that I'm showing on top view. Clear? So let me draw the other portions here also. Total height in the drawing, in the middle part, this part, total height is given how much? 20. In that corner, 20. And the thickness, you know, that is given from all sides is 8. So what we'll do, I am drawing one line from above. This is 20, enter. Now just I am moving cursor this side, and this direction it will be 8 for my front view, enter, and just you will join here. Well, it is showing nearest value like this, no problem. Okay, so this is the above portion on the upper section. Okay, so students, one thing just I want to say, that is I want to stop my lecture right now. Again you will join here because it will permit maximum 40 minutes. Okay, so just I am going to stop and again I will join here. You will also join. Clear my point? So I am going to end meeting. Again I will join here. Again you will also, all of you will join.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so again I'm going back to the AutoCAD file. Already you have drawn top view and front view, some portion already you have completed. So what I have to understand from the figure, that is so from this figure, which portion we have to show for the section view? Which portion we have to show for the section view? If I cut throughout for a mirror part, that means if I just let me draw it line from this to this, that means it is a middle, it is passing through the middle section. Okay, so if I cut here, what happened? The both parts will be separate, but where is the material is present, that means in this section we have the material. So when we will cut, material will break in this section, that is from this to this material will break. Also you can see from this to this portion material will break. That means we have to cut this section, and that portion also we have to show for our sectional view. Now for this case, just we have to see the dimension first. Now see, this is the one plane, and this plane having offset at 10 distance from the base. That means this is the base if I consider, and the object is lying on the base, and in this slot, this portion is lying above 10 millimeter from the base. Okay, so this distance is also 10 for this case. So what we'll do in the AutoCAD, we have to make a line with respect to the baseline at a 10 distance, and we'll show this cutting section by hatch lines. Okay, let me show in AutoCAD what we'll do. I'm drawing one offset line at a 10 distance. So O, enter for offset. Distance I will take 10, enter. Select this line here. Okay, now just you trim the unwanted part. Okay, just trim the unwanted section. Now this distance is here 10, and but also we need to understand from which point to which point we have to show the section. Just you see, for top view, this is the plane. Okay, this is the plane. That means we need to show, and one thing we'll delete from this portion. Also, it will be better to understand. Just we'll delete these things from here. Okay, and also we can delete this portion, but if I delete this thing, then you cannot understand this line to the top portion. So that's why I'm not deleting from this section. Okay, now what I will do here, we'll draw a projection line from this point. Similarly, we'll draw a projection line from this point. Now let me trim this part and this part. Okay, this section also you have to trim, and delete these two lines by pressing delete button from my keyboard. Now this two section is the hatch lines. We have to specify by hatch lines, but other lines also you have to show. So before going to that part, let me show this is a hatch lines directly. Okay, and also I'm drawing another projection line from here. Also I'm drawing another projection line from here also. Now let me trim this two part, also this two part, because for sectional view you can always see these two corner sections. If I cut from the middle, if I cut the object from the middle, then you can see middle means this line. Across this line, if I cut, you will get these two corner points that I'm specifying by line, these two lines in my front view. Also, if you see the figure, here also you have the one hidden portion, but there is a material portion, and that is joint. You can see here, it is not possible to see from this part. That's why it will be better I'm showing you first from the slide. Just try to understand from this section that this part is the joint. That means when I will break through the middle, what happened here, we can specify one joint like this. That means that is also the section we are breaking the material. So that also I will show in AutoCAD, because the distance here is given, how much distance? 8. So 8 distance I have to specify by the hatch lines. Okay, so what I will do, I will take offset, O, enter, offset, distance 8 from this point to this point, and use again hatch lines from this section. You can also change the different properties or different types of lines. Just if you click here, you will get different types of hatch lines. So you can choose any one, okay, and and just select the covering area. If your area is not closed, then you cannot specify by hatch lines. Okay, so just you try to understand the figure, then you can see these things. So we can see the figure like right now. This will be my actually right now it is front view, and this is will be top view. Okay, and also you can specify the dimension by the dimension lines. Now just we want to draw the side view. How to draw? Already you know. We have to draw first the projection lines to the reference line. So we are considering, suppose this is the reference line. From middle portion also I am showing you. For here also I am showing you. Trim unwanted section. Now use the circle, the intersecting point of the reference line. So always you will draw from here. Now trim unwanted part like this. This is also unwanted. So you have to actually draw the, let me stretch this one. Okay. So you have to draw this type of line so that you can project every point to this section. Also, let me project this also. Let me use the trim command and use the circle again. Okay, so circle. Again, you trim the unwanted section. Similarly, draw this line. Similarly, draw this line. Now just you trim the unwanted section. So one thing, trim command we have to use. It is not required. This is not required. This is also not required. But this is also not required. Trim this one also. This portion also. Carefully, you have to trim the unwanted section. Okay. Otherwise, you can trim our requirement or our needed section. It can be deleted. Just delete this one. Again, trim this part, this section. Okay, so we have trimmed all parts here. Now what we will do, we'll draw the perpendicular lines from every point. Use the space bar to use your command repeatedly. You no need to type line again and again. Just use your space bar, it will take the previous command. Okay. Now from this point, what we'll do, we'll draw vertical line, sorry, horizontal line. Now trim these parts from here, because this parts is right now is not required. Okay. So as the object is lying on HP, that's why there is a no difference, no gap in between reference line and the object, because for our front view and for our side view, left hand side view, we can see we have started our drawing. We can start our drawing from the reference itself. Now here also you can see there is also, now try to understand from the figure what things you will get, as this is a center line. Just right now I am going to delete, and there is a if you see the corners, this corner is hidden, so that's why I can specify it is as a hidden line. So command is match property, ma, enter, take this one, this is hidden, okay. And also from this section use the offset command, o, enter, distance is here, also thickness, that is 8, enter, select this side, use the match property command. Yes. So just let me show other things. Okay, and now see the drawing. When you will see for side view, that means you will see the object. Let me show with the direction. You will see it in this direction, this direction. Okay, this face, that means you are getting this face. Okay, first you will specify this space. I have given hidden lines for this, but what happened, it will be up to this surface. Okay, it will be up to this surface. That's why first we'll draw one line here itself, then I will use the hidden line to specify this line, it will be not up to the last up to the base. So use the offset command, o, enter, distance is 10 from the ground. Okay, so okay, let me one thing, let me trim this part, trim, then so that easily we can work with this side view. Then just I'm using now offset, o, enter, 10, enter. So what happened, trim, we have to trim this part because up to this section will be hidden and this line will be also hidden. That's why I have deleted this part, and again I will join with this line. So this will be also hidden, okay, for a side view. But now see, this dimension is how much, 80. So 80 in 35 distance we have a line. So let me first trim this one. Okay, then just I'm explaining what I will do. Let me trim also this part and I will join this line. Okay, okay. Now I'm taking offset, o, enter, in 35, enter for a side view. Then again I'm taking offset in 10, o, enter, because the gap is 10, enter. Okay, done. Now what will be the figure, how it looks like, just to see, try to understand. Trim, it will be like this. So this section I am going to trim. Okay, so it will come from this section. So actually this is not required right now, this is not required. Also trim this part, this is also not required. because these two edge we can see as this one is the hidden, because I am considering this corner. This corner line is this line. This corner line is this line. And this portion, cutting portion is this portion. Okay. And this corner also you cannot see. So what I will do, I will trim these two parts. Okay. But I will join this separately and I will make it as a hidden line. So what I will do, use the match property command, make this is also hidden. Understood? I think all of you have understood how to, because this part is the hidden part. And also in 25 distance here, in 25 distance from the base, there is a slot. Now which slot? This slot I am telling you, this slot. That also I have to show you by hidden lines. So in both sides. So again offset O, enter, 25, enter, take this line in 25. Now let me trim the unwanted section. Now this two part also will be hidden. So MA, enter is the match property. Select this line and this line for hidden. Because this slot portion, this corner, you can see this corner line. We cannot see when I will see from this section, this direction. Okay, we cannot see for this direction. So this is will be also the hidden. But one thing, try to understand what is this distance. What is the total distance here? Okay, I think we have done some mistake. We have done some mistake. If I draw from this section, this is the section. Okay, now let me draw a line from here. Actually up to this is how much? 25. So that's why I have done some mistake. What mistake I have done? This will be in 25, but 25 minus 8, that is the distance. So it will be better if I take the projection directly from here. If I take the projection up to this, is my curve. Okay, up to this is my curve. This is 25. That means one thing we have done, just we have let me undo, trim. So what mistake we have done, just to see. This is the drawing, because up to this portion, let me delete this one, up to this portion, this is the part. We cannot see the corners, this corner, and from here you can see this corner. That's why I have drawn this line. This line also we cannot see. This is this line. This line means this line, and this line means this line. The inside corner, it is also not hidden. It is also hidden. Also, if I see in my front view, there also I have to draw by hidden lines. So here also, let me draw by hidden lines. Okay, so let me delete. Also, let me trim this part, delete this part. These things are not required right now, so we can delete this one, delete this one also. Here we have to trim these sections. Delete this one. Here also delete this one. Now these two lines is the also hidden, so match property command ma enter. This line and this line is also hidden. That thing we have done mistake here. Okay. Now what we'll do, we have to complete the side view. In the side view, if you see these two things, also you can take the projection. So you know the distance, how much. We can also measure the distance. This is 12 actually. From the middle part, it is 12. Here also from the middle section. Now what is the where it will go? That means, and from the above section we can draw one vertical lines here and just extend this line. Both are intersecting here. Okay, that means just trim unwanted section. Okay, let me trim this one also. Now what I will do, I have to draw a offset line, that means the parallel line in 12 distance in both sides. That means O enter, 12 enter, this side, this side, and will join this thing here. Okay, again it is the outer part. Okay, you can see from this diagram, this is the outer section. Now what is the distance for inner section? That means from this to this, what is the distance is 5. So again we can take the offset in 5 distance. O 5 enter, select this here, this here, okay. So one thing we can do, because both lines are overlapping, just let me delete these two, because this line is in 10 distance also. So just let me do one thing, because this line also you cannot see from this to this part. Also from this point to this point, we also cannot see, because we can, if I see from this side, this line we cannot see. But above this, we can see. That's why what I'm doing, trim this part and this part. But we'll draw the line separately. We'll draw the line and we'll trim these two, and match property we can use for hidden line, these two. And also for for this portion, will extend ex double enter, will extend this line, will extend this line up to this, and there is the offset distance is 8. You can see also there is the offset distance is 8. That means L enter. You can see also, if I draw a line like this, what I will do, just I will trim the unwanted section from here. What section? This section, this section, this section, this section. I can delete. Okay, delete this one. That means you can see this part from this side. Okay, you can see, because but these two section you cannot see. These two things are overlapping. Okay, so I think this is the correct diagram for this part. But here also we need to see what we have to do, because this bottom section also you have to specify here. Bottom section means this slot, this section. Just I am going back to the drawing. When you will see for the left hand side, when you will see for the left hand side view, we have to see the object from this direction. We are getting this face, but these two corners we can show by hidden lines. We are also getting above this section. Okay, and these corners, this corner also we have shown by hidden lines. Now these parts also we have to show there, because this is total how much? 15 plus 5, 20 plus 5, 25. So if I have a line here, middle line, 12.5 in each side, we can draw the parallel lines. Let me draw. So what I will do, I will draw one line, center line from this point. Just so in 12.5, I have to draw the parallel lines. So offset it of my command is offset O 12.5, enter. Draw this side, draw this side. Okay, but we cannot see, so it will be hidden also, no problem. It will be also hidden. Then in 7.5 also we have actually drawn two lines in 12.5, 12.5. Total we have drawn two lines. Also we have to draw in 7.5. So offset O, enter, 7.5, enter. Select these two in both sides. Now use the match property command, MA, enter. Select this, sorry, MA, enter. This is also, these are also hidden. These are all hidden. Now select this one, delete it, and extend this line as your reference line. Okay, delete this too. So now see what we have drawn. This is top view, front view, and side view. But we have shown the section. So it is the sectional view. It is called the sectional view. Okay. So just what I will do right now. Here I am going to write a small text. Text height 2.5. I'm considering this is 5. Enter. Rotation angle 0. Enter. I'm writing here sectional. Sorry. Sectional front, comma, top and left and side view. If you want to see, or if you want to change the property of the size of the text, just you right click and go to property, change the size. It is a 10, 5. I'm enlarging the size 7. No, it is 8. Okay. And anywhere you can place this one. Now just how to take printout. Again, I'm showing you. First you make one box like this here. You make another box. Okay. And what you will do, you just on here the nearest point, that is nearest. Done. So just here you make one box like this and make sure that this line is horizontal. Now here you can write by using the text. Either you can use the single text or multi-text. Just I'm using here right now single line. Select here, click anywhere. Specified text height is given. Okay. So I'm writing title. Okay, sorry. This text height is 5. Sorry, 5 and angle is 0. Let me have. Then I can write TI title title block. Now just I want to increase the change the property from here by changing the text. This is the title block. Now how to take printout? Command is plot. Okay, so I forget to give here dimensions. So you have to provide the dimensions. Just you go and click to linear for linear curves. This is 24 This is 8. Here, give the dimension. So keep the all dimensions properly. So just let me change the property for a single property for the dimensions. Right click on this property. Now change, it is 7. How it looks like, let me check. Arrow size, okay. Then just I am using also the color or dimension line. Then dimension line color green. Use the extension line offset 4 enter, 4 enter from both sides. Text height A7, and then change the primary units. I'm considering 0.0. Let me check now. Okay, so if it is my dimension, use the match property again and reflect to others. If anywhere you are getting that the dimensions are overlapping, then one thing you will do, just stretch the dimensions. Okay, just you stretch the dimensions so it will not overlap. Okay, so almost we have completed. Now how to take the use the plot command. Command is plot, P-L-O-T, plot. Press single enter. Now here you have to set the printer. Suppose I want to convert the file to PDF, so use the AutoCAD PDF high quality print. Just I'm taking here. Then it is taking paper size A4, no problem. I'm using A4. Fit to the paper, you have to mark this one. Again, mark the center, the plot. Now display what to plot. Here displays the first one. You don't need not to check. You choose window, select this one and select this rectangle. Now you see here in this section what happened, you are getting this section is on a blank, this section is also blank. This is the drawing part, but it is not covering your whole A4 sheet. So just you change your drawing orientation from portrait to landscape, so it will perfectly occupy the whole space. Then just you see the preview, how it looks like. You are getting that now it is looking perfect. Okay. So just press escape button and press OK and save the file. Save the file with your with any name, no problem. Save it. You can see this is the file we have completed here. This is A4 sheet we have drawn. So in title block you can write down the university name or your college name. You can also write down your name, your section, roll number, or also you can draw the projection symbol inside the title box. Then you have to increase the size actually for this case. So we have completed our work. So we can stop our video. Okay. Thank you very much for participation. Thank you.